lakad matatag!
But Storm doesn't care. Chaos Knight might just reality rift you, right?
And kill you in a couple of hits.
Yeah, exactly. I would be build as much as he can. Try to harass Collapse out of lane. Duracho walking back to his tower himself. Now Collapse chasing at the Celery. There's a forward skewer. Interesting, as in the mid lane they're also seeing an engagement here, hoping to go for Quinn. Quinn is burning up, and Quinn will die to the auto attacks from Laurel.
Meepo player.
I mean, he was a Meepo player as well, right? He was a Nagasiren player. Like this man, Lycan, he went back when Lycan was a carry. He can now play it off lane. So I do like seeing him on the MP, but...
Laurel this time. Vortex. The damage onto Quinn. Doesn't look like the puck can finish the job. And now he's looking for that later game scaling.
Radiant structures.
Sure, I agree with that. I think going Axe first, a little bit of a troll. Not the hero, just it's just bad. I didn't mean to make a pun, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I apologize, Gareth. Don't look at me that way. But I do like the Axe build, I just don't think it's good enough to boost your fun. But mid lane, Storm is leashed. He got hit by the Wrath of Nature as well, and Nar will finally die. This time he did not know his limits. The Phoenix did though, as he flies away from the Sprout, burning the trees along the way, and Gaimin Gladiators will have to let that one go. But
that's the steal. Decay for the Rubik. Not great. Yeah, Quinn was poking mid, tried to go on the CK, and then took 70% of his HP in a couple of hits, and realized that's not a fight he wants to take. But the DD rune and a hook shot in, Coil did snap, and the cogs are good. Catch out the Chaos Knight, and Lol trying to fight back and avenge his fallen brother. Oh my god, the 20 HP ball lightning back to save. That's more like it. Good deny though from Quinn. Radiant Ops ward over towards the Dire Ancients does expire, so Spirit lacking in the vision department as they go on the Storm again. Oh, but the catapult's in the way, doesn't seem like it matters. Tofu able to take down the Storm Spirit, and now Mira, next one on the menu. A jump forward from the puck into that orb, and Quinn hunting for a little bit more. Skewer out from Collapse gives... He's being dived by Quinn. This puck just doesn't stop. Incredibly annoying. The nuisance gets caught. The big LP is there. 2 ultis required, but every spell worth the kill.
that was definitely worth the kill. Finally putting a stop to the menace that is Quinn. And I mean, look, if you look at Team Spirit as well, they get the kill on Clockwork, sorry. If you look at them, they have the same amount of initiations, just taking longer to get online. The Storm and Magnus will eventually become equal threats to Quinn. So as long as you're Storm, as long as it's visible on the map, right? That's his mechanism. And that will sometimes make it difficult for Troll, especially when some map gets taken away from you. Whereas Team Spirit can easily delegate farming camps and roles, with CK and Storm being their dual core, without having to worry about this uncontrollable aspect of it.
Smoke tongue for Spirit. Or just a hook shot in from Tofu. Big damage from Quinn. They're going to blow up both of them. Collapse and Miposhka slaying Mira into the grave as well. Well, that just ended as quickly as it started.
Besides losing games.
Oh, they're smoking in there.
Oh, look at that. Troll. And double damage, too.
Well, yeah, he's just been farming all game. Why not farm the biggest creep on the map?
That's a great idea, of course, yeah. Puck, meanwhile, is disturbing the Storm Spirit. Can they kill him? That is going to be a nice RP into Supernova. 2 are stunned, 2 are dead, Gareth. Quinn gets away, pretending like he was never part of it. They did get away with an Aegis.
They did. That's the important thing, right? Troll now has 5 minutes of peacetime. Now it's going to be content. Press BKB, press Battle Trance.
That was actually the most successful troll build forever, right? The Yasha Satanic. The Static Resistance build back when Satanic used to give you that. As they managed to root the Storm, there's the hookshot as well, the cog pushback, but Laurel's too quick with the BKB activation. There's no cog pushback at all, which means he gets away. They want to continue this initiation with an RP. They get the Clockwork, finding a Duracho who's fighting in the middle of 4.
1 minute on Aegis.
Duracho is still chasing after them. He just wants to waste the Aegis here as the Battle Trance activates him instead with a BKB. He's going to get a support here, now committing to Collapse. Collapse, who's pretty low on HP, but plays in the trees and allows himself to get to safety as Duracho retreats instead. Dreamcall has been wasted in the backlines. Collapse tried to fish someone, he couldn't, and instead it's going to be both teams disengaging. Team Spirit considering whether to go again. That's true. It's a little bit tough, right? I guess if 2 people jump at the same time, you can still get, like I said, the Collapse blinking to force that could work.
Ooh, Troll
is dead.
Obliterated. It looks like first life's gone. Wrath of Nature bouncing, rooting, Quinn's in, trying to catch up to Yatoro and Mira. Hook shot flies across, sees Collapse, blocks the Magnus out of the fight. Team Spirit disengaging, scattering off to the left-hand side as Mira and Lal might get caught up by Duracio's Troll and Ace. Let's see if he can get in there with a Sprout. No, looks like everybody's out of there.
Quinn, he's still hunting after Mira, and in fact with the Dream Coil, he'll get it.
Oh, so he does.
Only a Rubik kill though, so not that big a deal for Gaimin Gladiators. The loss of the Aegis.
Chill out, man.
SCA
Bougie Alvo over
SCA
here.
pride. That's Gleipnir in the top lane, so Mira is going to have a hard time TPing here. Ace, calculate a little bit. You can use Gleipnir without vision, which is why it's so useful. And you have a Sprout in a second as well. He has Sprout Leash. That's going to be dead Mira.
Sprout Leash challenge. Another Sprout as well.
That should be illegal, Gareth. Why can you get Sprout?
This feels like Team Spirit get an item, and then you look at Gaimin Gladiators and think they need another item now. They need something else to break through this.
But it does feel to me like Team Spirit has a little bit of a...
RP.
Oh?
Collapse has found the troll, but he's got BKB Battle Trance, turns and fights, Tombstone's down, and Collapse hits the ground. And Yatoro getting stunned up and caught out. He's been rooted and nearly killed. Oh, he turns though, big damage as Lol jumps in. Duraccio heals. The Satanic keeps in running. And Gaimin Gladiators with 3 monumental kills might just end this game.
Gareth, I said it was a good troll game. One time it has to happen.
One time.
But, I mean, they've been playing this game. The rest of Team Spirit, they know they have to kind of try to fight this Roche. 20 seconds is what they're going to bank on, perhaps. Quinn, there's the Waning Rift. They already got rid of the Phoenix. No, he barely survives. Rocket Flare starting to rain down. That's Miposhka down. As they go for Duraccio next. Activates BKB. Goodbye, Storm. Ceases to exist as Yatoro is also rooted. Duraccio will get yet another kill. And only Collapse is capable of making it out for now. Instead, they try to finish off Miposhka a second time. Going for the Rax, or the tier 3 rather, instead.
Yeah, they would transfer Roshan to spawn, and that's going to be a full minute for the Gaimin Gladiators to take out this third lane and look to claim their prize that awaits them in the pit. Oh, the scouting rocket flares allows Quinn to jump. Telekinesis is there, and a Waning Rift too, but GG's called. Collapse. He says he's had enough. He can't carry this game with Magnus, and Gaimin Gladiators going to fountain dive to finish this game off with a flourish.
Huge for Gaimin Gladiators. I'm actually liking the Gaimin Gladiators lineup a fair amount.
Yeah, it's definitely good. And
so Celery did a crash course of how to die in lane for the first 6 months they were together. Explaining how sometimes it's good to like die to TP mid. That's by the way in the top lane. There is a little bit of a fight going on. Collapse has been body blocked by Tofu. And look at Tofu, he's committing for this. That is the armor coming into play. Tower can't beat Tofu, Mira can't beat Tofu. He's gonna try to get away, but with the charge and the magic damage, they'll get through that cape. Because it's not made out of glimmer.
he really did tank them.
But unfortunately, Naga does have a pretty thin model, which is difficult to body block with, which is why Collapse is capable of getting away.
Lost a lot of health though. That's kind of like the advantage of. I guess you could always do the teleport switch here, but.
Yeah, Fate Bolt, not enough. Not enough. There's the snare. No Boltos yet. Fate Bolt. He's.
Yeah, that was
Top. Oh, they have the Stampede now. Collapse. Doesn't matter if you're thin. If you're fast, then Collapse will be falling to this lean runner that is Duraccio.
Toro bottom too.
Yatoro bottom is also being gone on. Ace will get the kill with Double Edge. Phoenix is TPing here. I don't know if that's going to work out. As in the top lane, Mira is getting some help from Laurel. And that is not going to turn into anything until Quinn rotates. It's a Dream Cold ready. He's coming for Mira, who's only level 3. This Spirit Breaker is unfortunately not strong enough to tank a whole Quinn gank. Now bottom, Ace is being Sun-Rayed. Can this Charred Cow die? No.
All he has to do is kill the creep wave and the tower dies. That's the Centaur way, dude.
Sure.
You just skill Retaliate, you get a Vanguard, you kill the creep wave, it's over. Power pressure.
Tofu. Okay, they go on in, but he has the telekinesis into the hoof stop. Not bad, Miposhka. On troll, but luckily they have enough burst down to these plays.
Makes sense, yeah. To see teams like pressure the area basically, mostly for nighttime it's more effective, but yeah, most likely that. See where the creep waves are coming, he can be most efficient and things like that.
Gaimin Gladiator, they're taking over the triangle, taking advantage of this Stampede, and they kill off Miposhka and Laurel immediately as Yatoro is now stuck here. He's going to try to get rid of the Undying, but he just doesn't have enough damage.
Dude, Tofu did so much damage in that fight. Still had 4 points in Lightning Bolt here.
Wow.
He did 1,300 damage, 2 lightning impact to gank side lanes. If you only have Arc Lightning, you can do some stuff, but it's like not even close to the same. Here's Stampede.
Yeah, they find Yatoro first. They stun him out as he tries to rebound himself to safety. And it's going to be a little bit of a turnaround, killing off Duracho, takes Azusa's damage. In fact, Azusa is still alive, but Laurel finally finished off by Quinn, who also catches Mira thanks to that extra vision. Tofu is the one that kills off Yatoro, stealing that Spirit Breaker ultimate. Ace comes in with a host stomp, collapse, in trouble, silence, collapse. Can he run away? Of course not. He's an old man with a stick. It's going to be Gaimin Gladiators getting it.
The HP that you get on Illusion against magic damage is way high with Pipe. It's really effective. It's one of the things that Tundra used to abuse TI, basically.
Right. There's a Supernova command down bottom, but we have an Illusion Rune in the puck, which guarantees that he can dispel those fiery spirits, and of course the help of his teammates.
Good timing for that. Alright, so good map position.
Wait, top, Ace.
9,000.
They have another strike, but they consider it, they cancel it, Mira. And he's gonna try to run away, instead the Stampede will catch him. Mira, he can't even get another strike off. He tries against the puck, but it's just impossible.
Oh my god. Spirit Breaker versus Puck or Ember is just not a good time, dude. You're like,
With the Phoenix, he could have got a more valuable target, so you might as well kill my Poshka unless you get rebounded on. And Quinn disappears. Rooted is Yatoro, who's just fighting back against Duracho. Duracho can't even sing. The Wrath of Nature gets rid of him. That's Tofu. He stole the spirits, but that's not enough damage, and the rebound will make sure that he goes down. Celery in a similar position, just being hunted down by 3 heroes. I take back what I said. This Marcy, this is simple Battle Fury. She is stronger than the whole of Gaimin Gladiators.
yeah, Unleash is insanely good. It just does so much damage. So yeah, so a little bit weird, but in the same vein, his team has some disables, and he does need the raw damage. It sounds reasonable. See if Ace goes in.
Okay, Ace is not trying to go in, but he got gone on, so not really an option anymore. He's
Where the
dead.
fuck is his plate mail?
The Undying also gets saved here by the Rubik for now, but Tofu could be in trouble himself. Thank God he has armor, so he will barely survive. Gets the Fate Bolt off as well. Stole the Psychic on top of Duracho. Still hasn't died as Celery distracts the rest of the team and sacrifices himself so Gaimin Gladiators can live. That's the difference between armor and no. And they'd be like, oh, okay, this doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, it would take him too long. Level 18 on Center now. He's gonna go Shard next, which makes sense. He's got all this strength. He's prepped for it.
Yep. Okay, honestly, I would rather have a Flame Mail right now, but sure. Kill the Spirit Breaker first. Charge on Rubik.
Kill somebody in like 1 second.
Sure, true. You also get the lifesteal off the crit.
Yeah, that's a really good point too. Here she is hitting illusions right now. She's not doing amazing against those.
See a charge from Rubik. What is he charging? He is gonna die. Okay. Phoenix dies with him though. Celery with the Stampede is trying to outrun the Marcy, but the Ogre Shield Totem runs out and Celery has just been finished off.
BKB's done too.
Yatoro has been gone now with a telekinesis. Do they have enough damage? Activates BKB, tries to lifesteal, but realizes he can't lifesteal enough as Duracho's armor will save him here. Mira, the next target, is going to die. Nether Strike stolen by the Rubik. And with a Phoenix rooted, can they get him for dinner? We'll see. Duracho has no attack speed and also no will to really pursue him. Confident again, this Roche is not going to fall fast enough. There's no Troll Warlord anymore. Charge immediately. Go and try to kill the Centaur, and he almost gets destroyed, but Yatoro has to switch targets. Going for Duracho instead. There's a Stampede trying to cover him, and in fact, they actually baited him out! Yatoro! He did not expect that. He didn't have the BKB ready, and he's going to die for it. Mira also falls. Lara up in the air, down on the ground, now underground.
The wild thing was he was BKB'd, but the Rubik stole Nether Strike on the Naga Siren, and he's got the Lincolns, and he's got an Octarine, so like the window to kill this guy is going to be really small. He's got an Arcane Rune as well. Did I mention small windows? Freaking Link is gonna come up at 7.3 seconds. He gets the block spell, and he's gonna break the smoke.
And they're gonna try to kill Tofu first. He ruined them before, but the Waiting Rift might just save him the Force stuff as well. And Tofu's flying all across the map. Now with the Clipper, they do have vision over him. They try to kill off this Rubik, and they finally will accomplish it. Celery also falls, but Yatoro got caught in the middle of this. Miposhka dies with them, and a poor Zeus is surrounded by thousands of Nagas. There were as many Nagas there as there's units of Rubik armor. And that will sentence the game. Purge say, have a buyback. It's only going to be on Zeus. Collapse dies. He's the last. True. I mean, they're already up against Mega Creep, so they have one last hurrah. making this game a little bit more interesting. The Supernova, this is the last team fight for them. Can they break it in time? Yul Center will control the Nagasari. They don't have enough attack speed to break the egg. Ooh, the Magda style there. Trying to dodge a spell didn't work in his favor. Instead, they couldn't break the egg. In comes Ace, though, killing off Floral in time. That's a dieback for him as Pushka is trying to finish off Duracho. They help him, they just profit as well. Duracho's being chased after, but the healing Soul Rip keeps him alive. And that will sentence Mira to a surefire death as Quinn gets killed once, but not twice. The GG is called. Gaimin Gladiators will 2-0 them, Purge.
Okay. Really well played by Gaimin Gladiators. I mean, the laning stage really just set them up so well for this.
Right.